All right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Love and Marriage DC. I don't even know which episode it is, but I'm going to tell you what. I'm sick of Ashley. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of her and her husband. I'm just tired of the Silvers altogether, but we're going to talk about it. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop down in these comments. And let's go on ahead and get into it. Now, we're going to do this like a little mid-season mashup type deal because it's been a couple of episodes since I covered a last one, but honestly, it's the same shit going on. First, before we get into the Ashley drama, let me just say that the scene with Jamie and his police friends going to the psychiatrist and stuff, that was really powerful. And I love that they actually elaborated on that scene. They didn't speed through it. They sat down. They talked about some of the issues that these retired and active officers, I think all of them were retired though, they talked about some of the issues that they face, and that's really important. You know, law enforcement is a difficult job. You know, we sit at home and we watch First 48, we watch all these shows, and we really don't have no clue what these people give up to fight crime and stuff. And I know it takes a toll. You can imagine when we go through something traumatic in our life, one thing over the course of a few years will be traumatic. They go through shit every day. They see crazy shit every day. So I commend them for actually making that a nice chunk of the episode. Good job. Now we finna get into the nitty gritty. When we last talked about this show, we talked about the issue with Ashley and Joy. It is still going on. Ashley and Joy were becoming friends at the beginning of the season. Or actually, it wasn't in the beginning of the season. It was last season. They had just met. They were becoming friends. And Ashley really did like Joy. Ashley got mad at something. And in petty girl fashion, she blurted out and told that girl business that she was actually married to her husband already. Joy and Clifton didn't want people to know that they were married yet. For whatever reason. And that's their business. Ashley blurted that shit out on national TV and told all that girl business before she was ready for it to be told. You can't do something wrong to somebody and then tell them how to forgive you. I keep saying it. I don't know how many times you got to repeat that shit. Joy gets upset, rightfully so. And she falls back on Ashley for a little bit. I can't say that I blame her, you know, depending on how she really felt about that secret. You don't know why they were keeping that secret. You don't know why they were really saying that they weren't married yet. We know that you had a petty ass moment and decided to blurt it out. So now you got to deal with the consequences of that. She did apologize to Joy, but Joy wasn't ready to kind of talk about it yet. And that's understandable. Instead of Ashley just saying, okay, listen, I've apologized. I can't keep on apologizing. Holler at me when you're ready to put this behind us. I understand why you upset. And just leaving it alone, because at the end of the day, you did do something. And I think that's a lesson we all have to learn sometime in our life. We do something bad to somebody, and then we feel bad that we did something bad, and we want so desperately for them to forgive us and get past it. But sometimes they're not ready to. You know, especially when you're in a delicate situation where you are becoming friends or building a friendship with somebody. I don't know how you move, but this is what I'm getting from you, and we just now starting to kick it. Oh, I'm cool. I completely understand Joy. Joy also gives me the type of woman that could be fine either way. Ashley is bothered by the fact that she cannot get Joy to get over it. And Joy is just kind of like, I'll talk to her when I talk to her. She done pissed me off. And that just is what it is. So after Ashley's tried several times to apologize, now she's just getting petty. She's just throwing out shit. You know, I don't know what, you know, she's just being nasty about the whole situation now. But here's where, Joy, you got to get a little piece, because now that you came around and you're ready to apologize, now she's acting stank-a-dank. Okay, just say forget it. And that's kind of what Joy's been doing. It's kind of been everybody else that's been pushing Joy and Ashley to get together to talk. And I will say that Ashley is acting like the more childish one of the two, to the point where you even now got your husband in this shit. Because at first it was just with the women. Now it done spread over into the men. And it's becoming a bigger issue than it ever had to happen. Okay? A couple episodes when y'all were at, or when Quik was getting ready to invite them all to a game, Ashley, the thing to do, instead of just allowing him to invite those people and you being a big old nasty bitch to him, was just be to say, I don't want them there. No, I'm not getting along with Joy. I understand you trying to build a relationship with Clifton, because at the time Quik didn't have a problem with Clifton. You hang out with him on your own time. I don't really want to be around Joy. Boom. That's all you had to do. Now what you do, you let them come. And then when they come, they try to be cordial. They try to speak to you. And you just stank a dank dank. Right. Then I think it was Irina that suggested that Ashley and Joy step out and have a talk. They step out. They have a talk. It get heated. Nothing get resolved. But Ashley's fired up. And on top of her being fired up, she storms back into the room and gets into this grown man face hollering at him. What? Okay, so then in the midst of you going in this man's face and you yelling at him, you asking him, what's Joy's problem? What's the problem? Why she don't like me? He leaned into you. Here's where the whole shit and shebang is. Ashley keeps on saying, and she told Quik that man hovered over her. He leaned over her and he was yelling at her. What he did was, in the midst of you hollering in his fucking face and cussing him out and you bringing the drama, Joy was in between y'all, because that's how hard you was coming at this man. He leaned into you and said, I'm trying to figure out what your problem is with her. His voice wasn't raised. None of that. He leaned into you. He did not hover over you, and he was not yelling at you. Jamie and Irina both seen that, and they've both been saying that since this incident happened, where you have got your husband. You went back and told your husband that this man leaned over you and was yelling at you in your face, which in turn, we know who wore the panties in the house and who wore the pants. Okay. Quik know that he have to kind of back Ashley. Any husband is going to back their wife when they feel like their wife is being disrespected. So let me not make it seem like Quik is just absentmindedly following Ashley, which he is. But even because I say that, because in the midst of this whole thing, there has been other people there that are close to y'all that have told y'all that is not what happened. And that he did not yell at her and hover over her and yell at her in her face. And when this scene comes back or played back out, I'm really wondering how Quik feels that he sees it, which he probably still feels the same way, because Ashley feels the same way. She still feels that she was right. She still feels that he hollered at her. And then on top of that, now you going around and you're disrespecting him, calling him stuff like a mean girl. You actually said, y'all call me a mean girl. I am a mean girl, so I know a mean girl when I see one. Clifton is a mean girl. Girl. How, Ashley? How? For doing the same thing you expect your husband to do? You expect Quik to jump and defend you? The man is trying to figure out what is your problem with his wife. And that's what he said. After you came berating him in his face. I'm trying to figure out what your problem is. So they get to this cabin or whatever they at. Their winter plans. And here's my problem with Winter this season. I feel like Winter is what has been so eager to be accepted. She been on the outskirts for the past however many seasons this show been going. And now that she's finally kind of creeping in, she's doing some of anything that she can to stay in. For instance, when they had this powwow and they bought the little, what is this lady? Is she a psychic or relationship coach? I think that's what she is. She's a relationship coach. When they bought the relationship coach in, I do see both points, right? I understand that Joy was seemingly a bit defensive, right? And rightfully so, seeing as how she is coming into a situation that she was not prepared for. She had no clue that she was coming to no therapy session. And she's amongst a bunch of people that don't even like her. The only people that really care for her in this group are her husband, Irina and Jamie. Winter, I think she's more so siding on the side of Ashley because, like I said, she wants to be down so bad. Okay, Brandy? She wants to be in and down with the cool kids so bad that she is going to be swayed more towards them, I feel like. So, Joy's defensive because she wasn't prepared for it. And the lady could pick up on the energy. You know? And I wish that Joy would have stayed calm enough to continue down the path that she was going when she started saying, when she started actually trying to answer the questions, because you got Sherelle over her, and I don't know what it is about her. I don't care for. I don't know what. It's something about her that I don't really care for. But what I'm getting from the situation, from bits and pieces of what they're saying, is it sounds like Black had a girlfriend, and for some reason, Joy is under the impression that Black started messing with Sherelle, whichever one her name is. I think it's Sherelle. But he started messing with her while he was still with this other woman, which was Joy's friend. Right? And I wish Joy would have stayed calm enough to get answers when she started the line of questioning to Black, when she said, how did y'all meet? How did y'all meet? They both got quiet. They both looked like dirt in headlights when she said that. And then that's when Sherelle was like, it don't matter. We met, but nothing was going on and blah, 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 blah. But you know where she was going. I feel like something inappropriate was happening. And he was probably playing her friend and doing something on the side. The thing of it is, two things can be true at one time. Black could have been a certain way to Joy that he is not in this group. He could have done some stuff to her that y'all did not see and y'all do not know. Joy is holding on to something that she feels like in the past this man has done. And she has said that from day one when his name came up. On the flip side, I see where they say that, okay, Black is getting all these accusations thrown at him. He needs to be able to have the chance to rebuttal that. And that's true too. He should have been able to talk and to say, okay, well, to this situation, this is how I seen it. It wasn't actually like that. But Joy didn't stay calm enough. She got up, she got mad, she was irritated, she didn't want to talk. And Yusha actually recognized with that. He was like, dang, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girl wasn't ready for this. She's already on a trip that nobody really likes her. It's been awkward every time she comes around. Ashley's over there with her eyes big as hell, bug-eyed, just with this little grin, because she loves the fact that this lady is kind of digging into Joy. Mean girl shit. She loved it. Which, if the tables was turned on you, we would love to see how you would have responded in that kind of situation. Had that lady came in there and said that she was feeling all the negative energy off of you, you would have got defensive too, Ashley, and you know it. Stop playing these games. Stop playing these games. But for Joy, usually the level-headedness that she displays, I honestly did think that she was going to be able to stand in that paint with them and answer all them questions, but she let them piss her off, and so she had to get up and leave. She did try the next day. Arena was able to get her to come back over, sit in this damn car, in the backseat of this car like the help. The hell kind of shit is this? While Irena go in here and beg Ashley to have a conversation with her. And Irena, what in the hell is wrong with you? Sometimes I think that Irena is a blonde born in this chocolate Barbie's body, because she just do some of the ditziest shit. Why in the hell would you leave this girl sitting out here in this car for 20, 30 minutes and then you gonna say, well, I don't know if Ashley really gonna want to talk to her, so I'm just gonna sit down and get my nails done. What? What you mean you just gonna start sitting down getting your nails and toes done? Girl, if you don't tell Ashley, if you don't make a decision right now so I can go out here and tell this girl whether she could go or not, stop being a fucking kid. Ashley talk about, I have to talk to my husband. I have to talk to Quik. What the fuck do you have to talk to Quik for in order for you to have a conversation with Joy? It's either a yes or a no. Oh my God, I told y'all in my last video, these reality TV chicks have done it for me. They have blew me across the board. Then, hold on. Here's the kicker. Here's how you know something ain't right. Something is not right registering with Ashley. You tell this girl, you're not ready yet. You don't want to talk yet. You're not ready. Irena go out there and break the news to her and say, I'm sorry, girl, but Ashley ain't ready. After she been sitting in the car for 20 to 30 minutes waiting on you to come in here and say something to her. Y'all get back home. You have the nerve, Ashley, to say, I actually text her because I was confused because we've been back for a week and I hadn't heard anything. What? I'm sorry. Were you not the one saying you wasn't ready to talk yet? So how no? So you want her to come home and then beg you to Do y'all hear this? I mean, are we watching the same show? This shit is wild to me, baby. And I have got to think, I have got to I don't know. It gotta be something because she keep on bringing up this stuff with her mama where she got abandoned. And that has got to be something playing into why her and these girlfriendships do not work. And I really honestly don't understand it. And the expectations that you putting on these women. And then when we get to the end of the episode. You do finally link up with her. And I'm so proud of Joy because when she responded, she's like, hey, okay. Not sure why you thought I would have been reaching out to you when you said you weren't ready. I was trying to give you your time to get ready. But yeah, I'm open to speaking whenever you open to speaking. Y'all meet up. It seems to be going good. And what the fuck do you say? You tell this woman that her husband is a mean girl. You remember how you felt when they was calling Quick? What they was calling him? What they call him? It was some type of joke where they was talking about him being short. But you called him a mean girl to his wife's face. And you are really expecting this girl to just be okay with all this crazy shit coming out of your mouth. I feel like because you think that you are that it friend on the show. And I feel like that is why you're getting into so many issues this season is because you are like, you doing it with Irena. Every time Irena come around and she has anything to say about hanging with the Patties on your new BFFs and your best, that is exactly why people might look at that shit as jealousy. It ain't got nothing to do with looks. Ain't nobody thinking about if you look better than Joy or whatever, because we know Ashley's a bombshell. Like, ain't nobody talking about looks. We're talking about security as a woman. That is definitely something that you could possibly be jealous about. Joy don't give a damn. Joy walks in herself. She's self-aware. She knows herself, and she's not no petty chick. She ain't no petty chick, and you can't sway her. And I really think that be hurting your little feelings low key. And you just don't want us to say it, but we see you. But I'm just really curious to see how this conversation is going to continue, seeing as how you really did fix your lips to end the episode. After y'all had it looked like y'all were having a cordial conversation, calling this man a mean girl, and you are just further inciting the problems that are going to have to happen between Quick and Clifton. And baby, I don't give a damn what you say. You know good and well you don't want to see Quick little ass going up against Clifton. Ashley, what are you doing? Setting this man up to go get WW. Girl, I can't. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about these kind of situations. Like, have y'all ever came across one of them mean girlfriends where it's like she feel like you got to do the most to maintain a friendship with her, and then only to turn around and shit on you in the end or do something stupid and then feel like, how dare you stay mad at them? I'm gonna tell you. I'll see y'all in the next one.